Mark, a 1-1 draw this afternoon against Mansfield. How do you reflect on the game?
I've got to look at. There was a game of two halves, if you like. First half, I picked a team that I thought was going to play on the front foot, that was going to go and attack them like we did Tuesday night, and I wanted that. And listen, I've got to make sure that I pick the right team. I get that, but I've made one change. Michael Rose was out injured. I didn't think the performance was any fault of, you know, but just we didn't start the way we did on Tuesday, and I'm disappointed in that. But the lads showed a tremendous spirit, tremendous character, showed that they're up for the fight, showed that they care about the club. Every single one of them. The boys who got taken off at half time all came and sat on a bench and showed that we're together. And I'm a bit confused today, to be fair. And I think I'm pleased in many ways with the performance, but I'm a bit confused with a couple of other things.
Mansfield came at us in the first half. They played with pace, they played with power. How well do you think we dealt with that?
Listen, they're a good side. I wish you know, Dave's got a good squad, really good squad of players. They play a certain way, and you know it's effective. Hopefully, in a few years' time, we'll have, you know, the sort of resources that they've got. But we stood up to them, and we didn't do enough first half. We didn't play with the intensity that we played against Cheltenham, and the reason for me picking that team was I wanted that intensity, and if we'd have got that, I felt second half against Cheltenham we tired, and I was, you know, gambling's the wrong word, but I was picking what we thought was an attack-minded team to try and get a goal or two ahead, you know, create the chances that we created on Tuesday night, put them in the back of the net. Then the plan was to always make a couple of changes, because I thought, looking back on the game the other night, that a couple of players tired, and I thought it was going to be, you know, Maycock and Evans to come and shore us up. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. We made some decisions at half time, just, you know, to try and get a foothold back in the game. The players were magnificent. They care about us. They care about each other. They care about the club, and they care about their performances. And they showed great character second half, and some great quality too.
You mentioned the half-time interval, Mark. It seemed you really went for it. You made 3 changes. Yeah. What impact do you think they had on the team in the second period?
They had the desired impact, if you like. You know, the second half we've had numerous chances to score more goals. Penalty appeal maybe. It had the desired effect that we just worked harder. You know, we had a bit more desire about us. You know, and I don't criticise players at all ever. You know, but more than one or two of us didn't achieve the standards that we set Tuesday. So, you know, it resulted in us getting beaten at half time. Obviously, we all care about this club and this team, and I think they showed that second half. But I don't think they didn't show it first half. And the criticism of individual players or of me or whatever. Or more disappointing for me is what my understanding of the situation is what I was really disappointed that the chairman's getting stick, and I think, you know, the first half performance has led to the chairman getting some unnecessary stick, because I think I know from speaking to a number of people what this man's done for this football club. Him and the owner have worked tirelessly, put a plan in place, got out the division below well ahead of expected on a minute budget for that league below, and it was never ever going to be easy. And listen, I'm not moaning at those supporters, because they're paying the money and they have their right to say the things, but I'm disappointed that our first half performance has led to criticism of the chairman. Listen, I'll take all the criticism of the world. I picked the wrong players, not a problem. I ain't got a problem with that, but it was only done in the right way. But I don't think it needed to go the way with the chairman today. And from what, listen, I've not met a more passionate man about any football club than Mark and what he's done, and I'm a little bit, just a bit of pill in my mouth at the moment, a bit of pill to swallow.
On to Walsall on Tuesday. Another giant killing that.
Well, that's the aim. You know, we're 2 unbeaten now. We'd like 6 points, not 2. But I think our performances have been good. In general, you know, things we can certainly improve on, but lots of aspects that are pleasing. Lots of aspects that we've got to keep believing that when we get it all together, we'll start winning games, and that's what the message was to the players. That great character, great second half effort, and it wasn't a lack of effort first half, but it was just things didn't go for us. And you know, the goal sums our season up so far. And I've just said to the players, it's up to us to go and make sure that doesn't happen. We're on the attack, and we've got a 2v1 running through on goal almost. 15 seconds later, there's the ball's in the back of our net, and we've missed a tackle. You know, so you know, a message to the supporters, and I know the chairman goes on about it, and I certainly go on about it, and we all have to stick together. This is a great little football club that we need to realise that how far the club's come in the last 3 or 4 years, and to make sure that this club's a Football League club next year, we've all got to stick together. It's not about, you know, berating the chairman, berating individuals, or, you know, listen, Callum Evans was outstanding when he come on today, and he knows why he hasn't been playing lately. So when they get a chance, and at the moment we're changing it every now and again, and we're looking at things, because we're not winning games regularly. It's important that, you know, whoever comes in makes the impact that both Callums did. You know, Callum Maycock, Callum Evans came on and made a real impact, as with Malachi.